In an Excel spreadsheet, comma, you can refer to other cells by including their address in a cell. For example, if I wanted to refer to cell H3 from cell J3, I could refer to it by putting the address in J3. For example, equals, because I want to tell Excel that it's a formula, H3. And I press enter, and it shows me what is in H3. That's a live link. If I changed H3, for example, to 10, the cell J3 would change as well, because there's a live connection between those two cells. That's what we've created. I undo, go back. Now, that's called an relative link. The reason it's a relative link is because if you copy it, the address changes to the different spot. So, for example, if I copy J3 to J4, J3 no longer refers to H3, or J4 no longer refers to H3, it refers to H4. It changed, Excel changed that reference because it thought you don't want to be referring to that first cell anymore, you want to be referring to the next cell. And so if we autofill down, we see that that changes all along with it. All those numbers get copied as well. So that's very useful sometimes, most of the time, and so that's why it defaults to relative reference. Sometimes it's useful to have an absolute reference. For example, if we wanted to refer to this whole section here, I'll get rid of that. I say equals sum of this section. Now, if I copied that down, it refers to this section. It moved down a chunk. And maybe we don't want to refer, maybe we want to continue referring to that first section. So if we wanted to keep those the same, we would put a $ in front of the thing. So instead of from sum of H3 to H9, $H3, $H, $3, $H, $9. And now the $sign means anchor it. And when I copy it, it doesn't change, it stays the same. So in this case, that's doesn't make much sense, but it does make more sense when you have an absolute number. So for example, if I wanted to see what would happen if I gave all my staff a 10% raise, so I'll put 10% there, and I want to say what would be the cost of the staff equals that times 1 plus that. And that will be the 10% raise. Now, if I copy that down, it doesn't give it any rise because now this is pointing to 0, which is no raise. So we actually want to keep that the same. We want to say $J, $1. It says, do not, under any case, quit referring to J1. And so now we can see what a 10% raise would be for everyone. So that's anchoring. Now sometimes you want to be able to anchor in one direction and not in the other direction. So for example, let's see what it looks like with a 15% raise, 20% raise, a 25% raise. Forecast a few things into the future. And instead, we will just anchor the 1. We'll let the J move. And we can copy that out to all those cells. we've also got to anchor the H3. We've got to anchor that in the H column. So we'll copy that and paste it there. And that would, you can see that's increased raise all across, all referring to that one still, M1. So the 1 is fixed, you see, and the H is fixed. So it did that. We also might want to see what the total would be for all of those, and that's the total all the way across. Make the columns a bit wider so we can see them. Great. So that's what a 25% raise would be over for that